Let's do one more. One more hour-long mission. Destroy Heretics' hideout. Let's do it. Yes, boys, you find Alexander M., the wild man, stacking his crowns into towers. He leans back from his moneyed manifestations with a wide grin, but then suddenly launches forward, knocking the towers over like a child with their blocks. He laughs maniacally as the coins scatter. The man playing with his money is a curious sight. Perhaps the wild man has no real conception of what crowns are good for. If so, maybe you could take them back? I think it's better to leave the man and his crowns alone. I really don't want to piss him off. Yes, boys, your increased store of coin and other valuables lets you sleep easier. The men do too, knowing that they won't have to chase you across the steppe when payroll is due. You'll no longer be at a disadvantage when it comes to contract negotiations, and you'll not end up short on men or equipment should a battle or two go against you. Your new reserve also begins to open doors for the 13th Legion. Merchants, moneylenders, and nobles have one thing in common. They prefer row elbows with their own kind, and merely getting an audience can be a chore if they suspect you have empty pockets. But now that you've proven yourself to be a man of resource, the company has become more attractive to wealthy individuals and decision-makers. I really hope the next ambition we get is the name a sergeant. I so badly want a sergeant. Whoa, this is going to be a tough one. The necromancers... Okay, yeah, the presence of the Geist there is an irritation, but the majority of the enemies are going to be regular old Weidegangers. The armoured Weidegangers are of course an irritation, and the Geists are the main concern, but we're not going to need throwing weapons in the front line, that's for sure. Let's free up an extra bit of fatigue there. And we don't need axes, because nothing that we're fighting is going to have any shields. So it's swords all the way up front. Even you, Lucius, I wonder... No, not Lucius. He can carry his mace, because if he can stun a possessed zombie, then I think that's quite well worth it. Let's hope that Dahl Redless can do some work here with that war brand of his. This is probably a good chance to get some levels here onto Hartmut the Hammer Raider. So we'll do this. I can either put him on the front line with a shield and sword, or I can give him put him on the back line with a pike. 48. Sword and shield would be good. Who else is marked up for replacement? No one. Should we hit them now? Let's hit them now before it gets dark. The location is as gruesome as you imagined, an affair with the irreproachable, the acme of a profligate putridity. You haven't yet spotted the necromancer, so it'd be best you make your advance most carefully. Prepare the attack! Ooh, this is interesting. Is this height advantage going to count against us? I think that's going to count against us badly because we need to be moving forward. Fuck! I tell you what, let's just see what happens. Let's not assume this is a disaster. I mean, it probably is, but if we can sort of fake out the Geists to get them to try chase us, and then we run at them with a front line, all the while our archers are just going to be wreaking havoc on the zombies. And remember, the main source of damage is the zombies after all. This is no good. That necromancer isn't going anywhere. He's just going to stay up on the high ground. Even retreating all the way isn't going to make him come to us. Interesting. It's a touch cheesy. I could just retreat fully and then re-engage and hope for a more favourable map layout. But that would be dishonourable, and we don't roll that way. Okay, so how can we get to within 8 tiles of their one? Let's measure it up quickly. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I get my archers here, that unfortunately means that my front line are going to be at a height disadvantage. So maybe we just try cross the step all the way, so we're at least level. Okay. There's no time to waste. The problem is this necromancer can raise like 2 of them every turn, and a bunch of them will raise up, so I think if we get into that sort of fight, we're going to lose that because we're going to get exhausted and not be able to kill them all quick enough. The main thing is just getting my archers here. It's going to take a lot of shots to kill him, but we will eventually be able to kill him. God, I hate being at height disadvantage. We'll put 1, 2 the archers there. No, they need to be in range. So where do I put my banner boy? Southern flank. We'll make like a little convex shape. At least the weapons here aren't that threatening. But as the fight goes on and on and on and on, and this bastard keeps possessing. Nah, Kogatla. I know it's the smart thing to do, but that's not how I roll. I'm an absolute sucker for punishment. Is there only one Geist? God, I hope there's only one Geist. Okay, 2 Geists. Still, that could have been a lot worse. We don't have vision up there now. This is going to be brutal. We're going to have to fight our way. 3 Geists. Quickly, lads, get up to high ground. This is going to be a brutal slog. I really do like making my life difficult, don't I? I don't like having to spread everybody out like this, but I think it is the right thing to do. I think I want my banner boy on the north here. It sucks now because if some of these Geists make people panic, we then don't have people in range to help out. On the plus side, if I can get Doral there, he can be in contact with that Geist. You would have hung back and stunned the possessed where possible. I believe in my archers. Oh, we moved forward. That could be crucial. I just need to get a visual on that necromancer. Here's something that's actually worth experimenting with. If I know I'm fighting against a Geist like this, no joke, on my frontline guys, instead of a bloody notch blade, I give him a pike. Because like if Lucius had a pike, he can switch out the pike and still attack the Geist. I mean, who gives a shit about the bloody zombie? Just attack the Geist. Oh, he should be in range. We just need to get eyes on him. Might as well snipe. The other option is just keep taking shot after shot after shot at the geists and just hope to get lucky. How can I not shoot at him? Oh, for God's sake. I'm going to release the hawk and the falcon. Maybe that'll give us a shot at him. I think it's reducing the range because of the height disadvantage. Oh, so you can't shoot 2 levels up. Fuck. It does mean that if I can get my archers... Alexander, do I run you up on a flank here? No, I'm going to get Alexander back to the middle here. Nonsensical jellyfish, thank you for the follow. I'm just going to wait here and see what happens with Alexander. Come on! Oh, yes! 1 down, 2 to go. Yeah, I enjoy my gifts. Oh, yeah, that possessed guy with an axe, that hurts. It really hurts. That's got to be close enough, but he's behind a fucking shielded enemy. Oh, we resisted. We did not resist. Oh, come on. Okay, let's just go straight through all of these zombies then, and then these layers just need to just push up into him. Great shot. We've got a problem. Oh, for fucking... Are you kidding me? We're actually killing the zombies quicker than he can raise them. But here's the problem on the northern flank. 20 armor and 48 armor and fleeing. Can I stun this nerd? I can, awesome. That zombie tried to move. It's vultures, you cotton. Okay, so if I use footwork, can I still attack? Yes. No, can I still use rally? I want to get one block closer to increase the chances of rallying him. Awesome. And it puts me in attack range of that geist. Yeah, it's a good incentive to put footwork on my frontline guys, and I think that's actually going to decide it for me. Like I was undecided whether I should be going for rotation or footwork, but I think footwork's going to do more for us. Oh, god damn it. Ah! I need some of these guys to break free, and we can't. Do I go all the way around the flank with my archers? I mean, it's going to take 2 or 3 turns, but... Make a run. No, you're supposed to go there, you tit. It's funny, every couple turns he's got to put that thing down again. He's killed that zombie like 4 times. Oh, I can't even get up that way. Yeah, you're right. Well, I do love a good challenge. We're killing him fucking quick though. I'll give our lads that. This is gonna hurt now. This possessed dude. Oh! He's missed 2 out of the 3 swings. That's super lucky. Oh, get up there. You don't have the fatigue, you fucking arsehole. Unfortunately, I can't use footwork and still use rally, so... Oh, thank God. The problem is he's completely exhausted now, so he can't use rally again for another turn or 2. Might actually be in melee contact with these ghasts now. Oh, fuck off. Come on. I can get up that way. It's going to take a long time though. So I think you can only raise 2 zombies every turn, and we're killing a lot more than that every turn. Oh, Alexander, that's not good, dude. Fuck. If I'd left the pikes on them, I could have got him into pike stabbing range. But I think I just got to kill these zombies so that I can give my guys a chance to flee without taking damage. Okay, this needs to. If this arrow goes astray and hits Hartmut, he's dead anyway when he runs. So. I suppose I could start working on that Vadiganger. I mean, I can't kill this one and that Geist, so... Hartmut is dead anyway. Oh, make a break for it, Doral! Dead. Fucking hell, I hate Geists. Fuck off with your screaming! One headshot, Mark Anthony, this is all you. Oh, almost. I should have just reset and got a favourable map. One of the lower level guys, but he has a huge problem though. Now we've got 2 of our archers who are going to die. Which is a fucking disaster, unless I can raise morale. Yeah, are you seriously too exhausted to use rally, you fucking tit? Oh, thank God. Okay, we've got another Geist problem, but I'm pretty confident that Mark Anthony will be able to kill this guy here. And he misses the 2 clutch shots. Those are 2 80-odd% shots, and he... You can't make this shit up. 95 range skill. He missed 2 95% shots. Now wait a second. 95%. Oh. And now the fucking Geists are going to scream at him and he's going to start freaking out. Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When it comes down to the clutch moment, he just fucking choked. That's it, squad wipe, campaign ending. That's campaign ending is what that is. 75s and 80s, yeah. This is not the right time to be out of ammo. I need you to keep killing these zombies. And you can't even shoot at them? Okay, so who's that? Martinez, he's our second best archer. He's dead. How many times have I killed these zombies? Okay, at least he can't possess and raise anymore. Oh, you fucking exhausted tit. You mother... Oh god, and now we gotta fight our own guy. This is how it all goes down. 56% chance! Oh. Struck down but not killed. We've still got two guys to deal with here. So fighting a necromancer is hard enough, but fighting him at height disadvantage is quite something else. Stop rising from the dead, you pieces of shit. Oh, the dog's fleeing. Yeah, Mark Anthony, you deserve to flee. I have half a mind of firing him after that. Jesus, that was horrendous. Killing my dog, how dare you! Everyone's just fighting for their lives now. All exhausted. Desperate. The lads in the background are running around screaming. Oh, fuck off. The cleavers with the decapitations, with the necromancer on the field, it wouldn't have helped. The necromancer can actually reanimate decapitated zombies. I mean, how bullshit is that, huh? I need to get around to get a fucking chop on that fucking Geist. Out of ammo. This is his second quiver he's going to now. Oh, the poor doggy! Now I read on the wiki that necromancers can raise headless zombies. Now it's just us against the fucking Geists. Alexander kept his nerve. Everybody's fucking fleeing. Oh, this is hell. At least these zombies are staying down. I mean, how desperate am I? I'm just having to shoot at fucking zombies. And Picasso has so little fatigue, he can't even raise. Ah. Oh, that's a brave dog. Bless you, Scipio. Welcome back. Lucius. Mark Antony, aka the coward, aka absolute fucking liability. Oh god. You can pick the weapons up after you kill them the first time. It's just super difficult because most of the time you're fighting against multiple, so you have to kill them, move forward, on the next turn pick up the weapon. You actually need 2 people to be able to do it. Super challenging. Come on, get lucky. Ah, welcome back, Mark Antony. Coward. Like an epic battle, huh? Yeah, fuck you. I'm so tired of these guys screaming at us. It's only 5%, but 5% isn't 0%. Here we go, Alexander. We did it, boys. We did it. 1 dead, 1 disfigured. But I wouldn't have felt right if I had retreated and then reset the battlefield. That ain't right. It would have been the smart thing to do, but I'm not smart. This is about being entertaining, not about being the most optimal way of doing things. The nightmare is over, boys. Oh, collapsed lung. No, he already had a pierced lung. Now he just lost an ear. Poor guy. Well, we can still keep him. All we lost was one of our hammer raiders. And a bunch of good gear. Heretic's hideout has been cleansed. You almost feel holy about it, but then remember you did this for pay, not some righteous cause. Not you'd ever prefer the latter anyway. Time to collect our pay. Yeah, well, the thing is, actually, if you've got a missing ear, you should be more resilient against the geists because you can't hear them screaming at you. The grip of the shield bearer. Fatigue. 65 hit points is far too low. Yeah, the sergeant does need recovery, that's true. But I mean, Picassus is gonna be retired very, very soon. It is... where is he? Our second sergeant here, Alexander. At his next level, he'll take Rally the Troops. It'll be Rally the Troops, recovery, footwork, and then, you know, whatever else he needs. The Gripper. The traumatized Gripper. Which of these two is actually a better fighter? Let's take a look here. So 35, 59. Oh, but he's a dastard. The dastard is terrible. That a Mikey. Pierced lung, collapsed lung, 28 fatigue. Yeah, I think Martinez has earned himself some time off. He must feel as though he's smoked, you know, 20 packs of cigarettes a day for the last fucking ages. That was epic. That was absolutely epic. It did not need to be that epic. I hope you guys found that entertaining. Holy crap. Why do I do that to myself? Yes, but the partly collapsed lung is permanent. I think if we head south, there is a city where we can get some tools. First things first, let's get our preferred weapons back in our hands here. Agrippa is just a shield bearer, but with 66 accuracy, he can actually use a flail, probably with no problems. Second Sergeant, 61, 54, 66. You know what? You can use the other axe. And then we put you on the right flank. Break a shield. Help Door go to work. There's too many swords in a row here. Axe. Suppose it's fine. God, that was brutal. On the plus side, we can go buy another couple of war bows. Oh my god. You enter Grunfeld and find a group of laymen standing about a wooden platform. Thinking there's a hanging to be seen, you quickly push through the crowd. But you find instead there's a queerly dressed man barking out news to the townsfolk. Hearken, hearken, hearken. A determination has been made between the noble houses Periwinger and Niedergard. They have come to a conclusion all sides can agree upon. They hate one another. Nervous whispers wrinkle the crowd. As the volume builds, the whispers crescendo into hushes, the minstrel continues. That is right, my fair folk. War is upon us. Ah, yes, that fickle beast which lies dormant in all men. A sad affair, a righteous affair, an honourable one. An old man standing in front of you grumbles and spits. He leaves, shaking his head and murmuring to himself. The minstrel presses on, his excitement not matching the terrified faces before him. Let us not dawdle on ceremony. I have been instructed to speak thusly. Men, take up arms where you can. Plough the fields while you can't. Women, raise your sons right, lest they raise the sword all wrong. Finally, the minstrel takes a great big breath. And those among you who wish to earn a good crown or two, the noble houses are looking for the fine services of any man who can swing a sword. Those among you of lesser honour, you bridal losers, bride stealers, leech sellers, smell smocks, ne'er-do-wells, vice-obsessed and run-amok, brigands, bandits, and thieving graduates, you sickly and poisoned, moistened, the cursed and revered, the cured and vapid, sell swords and poets selling words. This, my fine genteel men, is your time. Go out there, fight for the nobles, and earn yourself a new title. Shame that a war shan't last forever, so best do it quick. Whew. It looks as though the 13th Legion's future just got brighter on account of the loads of gold you're about to be earning. War is upon us. The problem is, yeah, Noble War is deadly, and I said I wanted to ally with Periwinger, so I think we're going to throw in a lot with Periwinger, but all that worries me is I don't think there's a Fletcher in any of these Periwinger cities. Armourer, weaponsmith, kennel, temple, and it's the only Fletcher on the entire map is that belongs to the house that we're going to be fighting against. So we better run there now and go buy those warbows while we still can. It'd be worth hiring? No. We need a buttload of tools. Let's hold off on repairing all this stuff. Whoopsie. Repairing that can all wait. We need to repair whatever we're wearing. For God's sake. Alt, click, repair. Bloody fool. So we actually need 60 tools and supplies to repair everything. Good God. We've got 40. See if we can't get more tools. Whoa, whoa, brigands. At least the brigands are being taken care of. This city is always fucking 500 gold for tools. How about no? 250 for ammunition. That is outrageous. How dare you charge me that much? What worries me is about the Noble Wars. We're going to be fighting against enemy archers that are going to have those level 3 bows. Fuck's sake. And now there's no warbow to be had. You can finally afford it and there's nothing to be had. Heavy crossbowman, yeah. Oh, puke. This is so typical. It's the only feature on the map. He's got nothing that we can use. Oh, ballistas. Oh, God. This is going to be a nightmare. And we still have frickin' worn mail on most of our guys up front. Let's check the rest of the map. There must be another Fletcher here somewhere. Armorer. Tavern, armorer, weaponsmith. Nothing. Weaponsmith. There's an outside chance that if one of these cities has a weaponsmith, it might also have some bows to be bought. This is now why this map sucks so much, because it's awful, awful weapons. I'm super worried. We don't have what it takes to win here, frankly. Okay, let's retreat south. Do whatever jobs we can. So the whole warbow idea is out the window. Oh, finally! Name a sergeant. Oh god, that's huge. We needed that. That's going to give 10 extra resolve to our banner boy. Nice, Sergeant Sash. 103, that's more like it. We actually could. That is right. Non-house affiliated missions are certainly an option. But no, as you saw from the last mission, I am not one to shirk a challenge, even if it's to a fault. If this is a patrol, I'll take it. Excellent. 70 per head, 450 when it's done, 20 of them. We're just going to have to head south and go get some tools, and then we'll clear out some of these ruins. Like these, like Viper's Den, and what's that one called? Whatever it's called. They have bandit leaders in them, and I should actually be working to take them out because I need the armor that those bandit leaders are going to be wearing. Yeah, I don't want to leave the Noble War going for too long because it's going to wreck the entire map. And besides, it's all part of the story of the campaign. I've said it before, I'll say it again. My objective is not to do perfectly, you know. It's just to do as well as I can and still try to be entertaining and, you know, follow the story, see what develops. I'm desperate, I need tools. Give me what you got. Yeah, awesome. Oh, 1100, I'll buy that. Definitely. Okay, who has the fatigue to wear this? 83, 59, no, that's terrible. Only 2.9 for a Warhammer. We don't have anyone who's accurate enough to use it though. I think more than anything, we need armor. We are desperate for armor. This 110 points of armor is just not going to cut it. Oof, 3 grand is a bit much though. I would have hoped for a better price than that. The Mr. T chain is an undead trophy. Grants immunity against fear and mind control abilities. So one of the ambitions you get is clear out places beset by undead. And when you do that, you get this as a reward. See, none of the guys can actually wear this scale with any sort of fatigue. I mean, if you can make an argument for giving it to Scipio. I mean, he is iron lunged. 67 iron lunged. Yeah, do it. 61, 69, 61 is the absolute minimum. Agrippa, I'd love for you to use that fighting axe, but you'll be exhausted so quick. It's 14 fatigue per 13 per swing, whereas the sword is only 10 per swing. That's a good point. This the guy with the Mr. T amulet should be chasing down Geists, but on all of my frontline guys, I want to take footwork on them whenever it's possible. That fight against the zombies would have gone a lot better if the frontline guys, instead of getting bogged down in fighting Geists, if they could have used footwork, even if it's every turn, footwork and move a few squares, footwork, move a few squares. Get on top of those nasty fucking Geists and try to take them out. Man, I really want to buy that reinforced Malhorberg, but we don't have anyone who can wear it. And look at these fatigue values, 67. Actually, Lucius could probably wear it. $80, excellent. So now Aurelius has got 53 fatigue, but hey, he's got to stay alive. Head armor values are a touch light here. It's the best we got, unfortunately. 67, ugh, that's so light. 77, 80. Actually, maybe Lucius should wear the scale. Yeah, still 73. That's way better. 74. That's far more even. 64. No, that's horrible. What's our dog situation? We need dogs. Let's go buy a few dogs. There's a kennel down to the south. If we manage to spot a warbow in any of these places, we got to buy it instantly. Ooh, look at that! Oh, I'm sorely tempted to buy that. That's only a level 4 sword raider. So 50 to 75 compared to 85 to 100. Sold. Oh yeah. Okay, so we lost our other raider, I think. Ex-master, shield master, second sergeant. Yeah, so as soon as Alexander M hits level 5, he'll take rid of the troops. Then he'll take over as sergeant, and Picalsis will go onto the front line as a frontline lad. He'll just go shield expert and whatever he can. So worried. These fatigue values are terrible. Oh, 53. Maybe he's better off with a flail. No, it's 13 per swing. I thought we had a second axe master. Oh, he died. Sword master, sword raider. Yeah, Aurelius was going to be, and actually he's going to be an amazing raider once we get him leveled up. Shield bearer. It's because we're all low level, Stobbie. I know. I wasn't asking the question. I was more lament. That was more of a lament than a question. Let's head south. I'm pretty sure we can find some more tools there. A few dogs. What's the time? Midnight. We have 1, 2, only 2 dogs. I think I'd love to buy more, but we're getting a bit low now, and it's 250 per day. The good news is we can sell one of the war brands. Don't need that axe. Am I ever going to use these decayed great helms? Don't think so. 290. God damn it! It was cheap. Cheap. We need that. I'm going to buy all these arrows while I can. How much ammunition do we have? We need to buy 2 more of those. Right, we need work. Oh, we have got work. We're patrolling. Let's go straight over here to Viper's Den. I've had enough of these bastards. We got some nice armor. We got some lethal archers. How long until this is healed? 1 to 2 days. We've only got the 3 good archers as opposed to 4. That'll have to do. God, that money goes so quick. It's crazy how quick you can spend your money. Okay, good. If we can win this war, defeat another mercenary company, that sounds like a good one. mean, I think we're going to find ourselves fighting mercenaries anyway, and this one is a hell of a big one, winning the war. What do you reckon, guys? I'll leave it up to you. So we can either try to win the war, defeat a mercenary company, further increase our renown, or do nothing. Yeah, so super. That one guy in the back line there, he's got a two-handed axe for shield breaking. He's got a pike for when he wants to do damage, and he's got a dagger in case he needs to step in and dagger someone. The dagger doesn't affect his fatigue at all, and he's got a two-handed weapon that he can only swing once a turn anyway for 15 fatigue, and he recovers 15 fatigue a turn, so it doesn't make a difference for him. The third option is best. Well, the thing is, to get our renown up, I think you need to achieve like 3,000. It's also true. Well, the thing is, if you find a mercenary company, that some of them are only like, you know, if you just attack a random mercenary company, you can find one that's like only 5 mercenaries strong, you know? So we've got 2 votes for Merc Company. Yeah, joining the war commits you early. Let's take on the Merc Company. So all we have to do is find essentially like one of those 5-man Merc companies that's not allied to House Periwinger. Okay, what do we have here? A few marksmen, many raiders, and a leader. That should be very doable. What are the levels in the front line? 6, 3, 3, 4, 9, 4, and 4. Good, we've got the minimum level 3 up front that we need. They do have marksmen, and he's only got 64 hit points, so we can't have him be exposed in the front line. It's just going to be about, I think, picking the right time to have Dahl move in through the formation. Essentially, once our archers have effed up all their archers, then we can get stuck in there. Are we out of tools already? Because, I mean, look at this. Only 85 repaired. Okay, we need some time to... Ah! 20... Ah! Okay, a plethora of thugs. Okay, this is just going to be an XP farm. Let's look at these. Oh, you fucking asshole. So we're going to focus the crossbows and that hunting bow first. I mean, these are annoying, but they're just doing... They're not doing real damage. It's just armor damage. But all this damage to the armor is super irritating. Now come on, these are thugs. They're largely harmless. The biggest threat here is that marksman with the hunting bow and that one with the crossbow. Watch Mark Antony start killing these suckers here. Also, their morale is going to start shattering pretty damn quick. Swarm of low-level zerglings, basically. As much as I want to kill the marksmen, I think if I kill the thugs in front, that's going to allow my front line to make more progress in actually running at them. This is almost not fair, shooting a warbow at thugs. And 2 out of the... Well, 3 of my archers have berserk, but the other one that can go berserk is injured. What are your options here? You don't need to break any shields, just pike people in the face. Get wrecked. Absolutely shit mixed, mate. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's the best way to use him? We'd swing ourselves in a circle here and then decap. Here we go. We'll attack in a line there. Man, getting fucked by a horde of goblins is just such a nightmare. That sucks. Another crossbowman. Very happy to see enemy thugs moving on. Oh god, he pierced our armor, that mother effer. Wish I had a grenade, just throw the holy hand grenade of Antioch right there. Wreck them all. That little fucker with his dagger needs to die. Do I have any clean shots at anybody? No. The old random kill. A lot, double random kill. Get fucking shit mixed, mate. Oh, yes. Blood for the blood god. One, two, three, four. Oh, hello. Bugger, I didn't know he was there. Oh, god damn it. Fucking crossbows, man. Oh. Well, so much for clearing out that that camp we wanted to do. We're all quite injured now. I should have known better than to try to just camp out in the open. One thing that it's good about knowing that it's the Noble War, I can start taking Fearsome on everybody. And then I think Fearsome is going to really, really help us win the fights. Just to test everybody's resolve, the enemy's resolve, that is. Why is that 10% chance? Distance of... Oh, right. Grazed eye socket. Ranged skill. Ah! Yeah, Fearsome on archers is going to be amazing. Especially our archers are going to be Fearsome, Berserk, Battle Lust. Oh! So every time... So they can shoot 3 times a turn, and every time they shoot, they're going to be able to proc Fearsome. Oh, you fucking crossbowman! 1 hit point. Fucking crossbowman, man. Get him, lads. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? great shooting. Out of ammo, fair enough. That's what I want to see. Heads flying off. Alexander, you've only got 1 hit point. Go hide behind that tree. Phew. Just thanks for watching, dude. I've already got anticipation on all my archers. I got it very early on them. It doesn't seem to... Well, it does help, but I think we already struggled with the archers. I think without anticipation it would have been way worse. Get your big stupid bandit thug head bashed in, nerd. That's what I'm talking about. Dodge, the way Hans Gruber explained dodge to me, the problem with dodge is, okay, so you get, so where's dodge here? 50% of the character's current initiative as a bonus to melee and range defense. The problem with that is your initiative can only ever be as high as your fatigue, so 50% of 75 on the first turn. Then he starts shooting, his fatigue dips down below 75 to 60, so then you get less. So as you go on, it just gives you less and less and less and less. I think anticipation should be enough. I mean, look at Julius. He's got... So you gain 1 plus 10% of your base range defense as additional range defense per tile. So he's got 4 per tile in addition to 34 range defense. I mean, that should be enough. Scipio the shield bearer. That's 3. That's actually pretty good. Good, he can take his place in the front line now. Although we don't really need him on the front line. That is true. Yeah, that's also a good point. It's those first few turns that are the real problem. So if I take dodge, what am I not taking instead of dodge? Maybe you sacrifice student to get dodge. I mean, the enemy archers are irritating. I don't think it's particularly worth taking that point. I mean, I hate them and they're irritating, but not the end of the world. I do need more fishing nets, that's for certain. Ouchie! Alexander, you nearly died, bro. Let's make the switch now. $92 at level 4. He's going to have huge resolve. It's going to be wonderful to see. These defense numbers are pretty damn good. At least Picasso isn't going to struggle with ranged weaponry. So, as a raider, a sword raider, let's see. Oh yes, look at these values. That's very nice. It's very nice. Extra fatigue. Can I get him a war brand yet? 71, even better. Oh, what the hell? Why not? Let's do it. 69 is probably about as low as I want to go, but their defensive values aren't terrible. 15 and 10, 10 and 12. At least we can get Martinez back in the line tomorrow. That's actually true. Yeah, if light armor build was more reliable, yeah, you really need to be incentivized to go light armor, and I think it's a very, very tough sell. Let's put the axes on the flanks. Yeah, I want guys with real, no, toughest armor actually needs to be on the flanks. Yeah, there you go. Pistolfuss, I don't like that low armor you have. I love that we got two-handed swords finally. Sword Raiders, Sword Raider. That's true. Like, I mean, you'll be doing very well and having a rather a lot of fun until one shot goes goes wrong for you, and it's all over. God, I'm so disappointed I couldn't get that third warbow. Would have made such a huge difference. Anyway. Who is carrying... Oh, right. The notched blades are here. But you're hardly ever going to use your dagger. Give the notched blade to someone who's going to use it more often. I just really hope Alexander doesn't take any damage in this next fight or two. We'll head straight to town where there is a temple. Oh God, more brigands! Run away! God, this map is cancer. I hate this map. Okay, we need some food. What can we sell? That's junk, that is junk. That's junk, 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 junk. Junk, 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 junk. We are loaded for food at least. Excellent. Yes, excellent. I want one more person in reserve. Because currently we've got one archer in reserve. Now, you know what? No, our daily rate's quite high. Let's not risk it by spending more money on hiring somebody right now. We just need to camp overnight, get some hit points healed back up. Well, actually, we can finish the patrol. We've just got to avoid fights now for a bit because we are super vulnerable. Casual orc headquarters there to the east. No! Ah! Ah! This is hell. Okay, enough of this. This has been another marathon episode. Hour and 10 minutes. Times are tough. War is upon us. I'm just trying to do a patrol, but everybody's super hurt. Times are tough.